There are 3 things real estate agents need to know in order to succeed. Number 1 is that this is a lead generation game, which means you need to be meeting new people, you need to be out there getting new business as much as humanly possible. The second thing you need to know is that this is actually a listing business. No matter how much you love representing buyers, if you don't get into the listing game at some point, it's going to be very difficult to make enough money to survive. As soon as you can, you need to figure out how to get listings, how to sell listings, and what that looks like. And the third most important thing is that you do not have anybody that is paying you a salary. So you need to be good with your finances, and you need to understand that there are going to be good years, there are going to be bad years, and there can be significant amounts of time that you make no money. If you can remember all 3 of those things, I promise you, you have the potential to be extremely successful in this business. Marketing has become more and more important in this business than ever before. Getting in there and having amazing marketing for your listings and for yourself and potentially for your team is the difference between leads that you have to get yourself every single day and the leads that come to you from potentially online, social media, and so many other sources. Having staff is really important if you'd like to scale your business. There are really separated roles as you sell more and more real estate. So for example, if you have somebody working on your PR or someone working on marketing, someone working on even just social media, or potentially having an operations person that's overseeing all of these people, or you need to have listing and transaction coordination help. That's a separate job. As you get to a certain number of transactions, you need these different people to enable you to go out there and show property, be with your clients, and generate leads, because otherwise you'll spend most of your time doing all these other activities that, while they directly affect the ability to make money and sell listings, they're not the highest and best use of your time as you start selling more real estate. It's not easy to manage people, but it's a fundamental piece of having a team and truly scaling in the business if that's what you want to do. My favorite things to invest in are the things that I understand. I, for example, really focus on investing in real estate because I spend so much time with real estate that I understand that as an asset class. For other people, they spend so much time in the stock market that they would way prefer to buy that kind of an asset. What I've really found is that if you can invest in what you understand, you'll make the best deals, and you'll be able to make those quick decisions that you can only make if you really understand what you're investing in. The best ways to connect with clients is to remember your past clients. These are the people who have already done business with you, and they've seen how you make money and how good you are at doing it. So connect with them as frequently as appropriate, because they are probably the best source of new business as an agent who's getting started. The second way to connect with clients is making new friends and asking for connections. Maybe you want to create more business alliances with architects or builders. Make real connections with people. Ask if you can be helpful. People really remember who introduced them to somebody. How did you meet so-and-so? Kirsten Jordan introduced me to them, and wasn't that amazing? So it's another way to reinforce who you are. The most important people to connect to in the beginning of being in the business that are in the business are other agents. They are the way you're going to source off-market transactions, you're going to find out what's going on with current inventory, and potentially find buyers for your listings. It's still important to collaborate with people in the industry in this market, no matter what's going on with commissions. And I can tell you that the best relationships I have in the business really are with agents that I do the most deals with. There are so many soft skills that you need to be a real estate agent. Number 1, you need to be resilient because it's a tough business. Number 2, you need to be polite. You need to know when to zip it and not say anything, and really be good at putting a smile on your face even when things aren't easy. Number 3, you need to have some real quick understanding. You have to really be able to evaluate situations with as much information as you're able to have so that you can say the right thing at the right time and also understand what you've walked into. You also need to really understand math. I know that's a harder skill, but ultimately being able to really come up with what's going on with numbers is really important. And lastly, you do need to have a decent personality. It's just what it is. You have to be able to make friends, you have to be able to build relationships, and that doesn't mean that you have to be the funniest person in the room, but I do think it helps if you understand how to deal with people.